What if I told you that some of the most advanced machines on the planet cost more than entire skyscrapers, luxury yachts, or even space missions? We're not talking about futuristic sci-fi tech, we're talking about real artificial intelligence systems that have been built right here, right now, with budgets so enormous they could fund a small country. These AI systems don't just play games or answer questions, they predict diseases, drive cars, and even teach themselves things humans haven't figured out yet. But all that power comes at a staggering price. So today, we're diving into the most expensive AI systems ever built, the minds behind them, and why someone would spend billions just to make machines smarter. Let's start with IBM's Watson, the AI that shocked the world when it defeated human champions on Jeopardy! In 2011. At the time, it seemed like magic, a machine that could understand puns, riddles, and complex questions in real time. But behind the scenes, IBM had spent over $5 billion developing Watson. That's more than the budget of Avatar or Avengers Endgame. Watson wasn't just built to win game shows, it was supposed to revolutionize industries. Hospitals hoped it could diagnose cancer faster than doctors, banks wanted it to predict market crashes, researchers dreamed of using it to discover new drugs. But despite its astronomical cost, Watson struggled to deliver on those promises. Some hospitals abandoned it after finding it wasn't as accurate as human experts. The lesson: even the most expensive AI isn't flawless. Then there's Google's DeepMind, the AI lab that made history when its program, AlphaGo, defeated the world champion at Go, a 3,000-year-old game so complex that experts thought no computer could ever master it. The victory was a breakthrough, but it didn't come cheap. Training AlphaGo required thousands of powerful computer processors running non-stop, burning through millions of dollars in electricity and hardware. And that was just the beginning. DeepMind's next project, AlphaFold, tackled an even bigger challenge, predicting the 3D shapes of proteins, a puzzle that could take scientists years to solve manually. AlphaFold cracked it in hours, accelerating medical research in ways previously unimaginable. But with thousands of high-end chips and an army of engineers working around the clock, the cost of these projects likely reached hundreds of millions. Google doesn't reveal exact numbers, but one thing's clear when it comes to cutting-edge AI: money is no object. Speaking of expensive AI, we can't ignore Tesla's full self-driving system. Elon Musk has claimed that Tesla spends billions per year on AI development, and it's easy to see why. Tesla's fleet of cars constantly collects real-world data, millions of miles of driving footage, traffic patterns, and edge cases that help train its neural networks. Then there's the computing power. Tesla's supercomputers process all that data, refining algorithms to make the cars drive more like humans or even better. But despite the insane investment, fully autonomous cars still aren't here. The system makes mistakes, regulators are cautious, and skeptics wonder if the technology will ever be truly safe. Still, Tesla keeps pouring money into it, betting that the first company to crack self-driving AI will dominate the future of transportation. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: OpenAI's GPT-4, the brain behind ChatGPT. Training this AI reportedly cost over $100 million, and running it isn't cheap either. Every time you ask ChatGPT a question, it's powered by thousands of high-performance GPUs in data centers around the world. Some estimates suggest that operating GPT-4 costs hundreds of thousands of dollars per day just in electricity and server fees. And with GPT-5 and beyond on the horizon, those costs could skyrocket into the $500 million range. Why spend so much? Because the potential is enormous. GPT-4 can write code, draft legal documents, tutor students, and even mimic human conversation so well that it's hard to tell you're not talking to a real person. Companies are already using it to automate jobs that once required human workers. The downside: the environmental impact is massive. Training one big AI model can emit as much carbon as 5 cars over their entire lifetimes. But it's not just corporations investing in AI, governments are too. The US and China are locked in an AI arms race, pouring billions into military and surveillance systems. Imagine AI drones that can make life or death decisions without human input, or facial recognition networks that track millions of people in real time. These technologies exist, and they're terrifyingly expensive. China's social credit system, for example, relies on AI to monitor citizens' behavior, while the Pentagon has funded AI projects to outsmart enemies in cyber warfare. The budgets for these systems are classified, but experts believe they dwarf even the most expensive corporate AI projects. So, what's next? Will AI systems eventually cost $1 billion each? Will they become so advanced that they start designing even more expensive versions of themselves? One thing's certain, the race to build the smartest AI is also a race to burn the most cash. And as these systems grow more powerful, the costs will only keep climbing. The real question is, will they ever be worth the price? If you enjoy this deep dive into the world of ultra-expensive AI, don't forget to press the bell icon for more mind-blowing tech content. And let us know in the comments which AI project do you think was the most worth its insane cost. See you in the next video.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.